A woman woke up to find herself lying on a deserted island. She hazily recalled the shipwreck incident from the previous day, leaving Jenny still in a state of shock. In her confusion, she noticed something floating on the sea. Jenny hurried over and discovered it was the captain of their ship that had the accident. She exerted all her effort to drag the captain to the shore. At that moment, a man suddenly appeared behind her. Despite her desperate attempts to save him, the captain showed no signs of life. The man's name was Martin, a waiter from the yacht. On the first night stranded on the deserted island, Martin looked at the beautiful yet haggard lady in front of him and, without hesitation, took off his jacket and draped it over Jenny. Fortunately, Martin, who came from a poor background, had excellent fishing skills. Before Jenny woke up, Martin had already caught some seafood. However, the delicate Jenny couldn't accept eating raw food, and starting a fire was also a challenge for Martin. He believed that the most important thing was to build a shelter first. With Jenny's assistance, they quickly set up a simple shelter. Their teamwork was so seamless it exceeded that of a married couple, sparking Martin's admiration for Jenny. With Martin by her side, Jenny didn't have to worry about food and drink. Jenny and Martin seemed to forget they were on a deserted island, living a carefree life every day. But this idyllic time was soon interrupted. As Martin returned happily with a giant lobster he had caught, he unexpectedly found Jack, Jenny's husband, lying weakly in the reef area. Martin recognized him immediately but still saved him despite everything. Jenny was overjoyed to see her husband. She hurriedly laid Jack down and comforted the wounded Jack. Martin's eyes revealed jealousy at the sight before him. The next day, Jack saw his wife and Martin frolicking in the water and suspected an affair between them. When Jenny and Martin returned to see the fire Jack had started, they were delighted, realizing that Jack's lighter had played a crucial role. Seeing the couple's intimate gestures, Martin grew very angry and walked away. Jack then questioned why his wife and Martin, stranded on the island for many days, only had one shelter. Despite her efforts to explain that she had done nothing to betray him, Jack remained troubled by the issue. As days passed, Jenny gradually realized the gravity of the situation. One was her beloved, wealthy husband, and the other was the young and handsome Martin, who provided her with food daily. Jenny sensed a conflict between the two men because of her. On this deserted island with only the three of them, everyone was important to Jenny. Jenny not only had to comfort her husband, who was angry because he couldn't open coconuts but also tried to accompany Martin in diving for fish. One day, Martin discovered that Jack had temporarily set up a small hut nearby, intending to drive Martin out of the shelter. This led to escalating tensions between the two men. Jack and Martin then had a dispute. In the following days, Jack tried to catch fish but ended up with nothing, while Martin returned with a full load almost every day. Watching Martin leisurely enjoy big fish and meat, the hungry Jenny couldn't control herself anymore. Martin shared his food with Jenny, and in her gratitude, they grew closer. One day, while the couple was fishing, they unexpectedly saw smoke rising from Martin's shelter. Jack accused Martin of stealing his lighter and ran over to destroy the fire. A fierce fight ensued, with Martin raising a spear to strike Jack. Jack immediately felt something was wrong. This movie is called Survival Island. If you like it, check out the original film.